Okay, today we'll be opening up this used Kohler oil filter, number 5205002. And I got this filter from a viewer whose name is Ashton Neal from Owings, Maryland. Thanks, Ashton. This filter came off of his 2003 Craftsman LT 2000 lawn tractor. Yep, the one with the Kohler Command CV495 single-cylinder engine. At the time, Ashton was using Supertech Full Synthetic Advanced Formula 10W30 oil. This filter also crosses over to the Supertech 3614, which fits a lot of vehicles. So let's also do a comparison between all three of these filters. So let's get started.
This is a for you gotta glue the silicone, get nice and tight, get your inner here, filtration,
Okay, so before we cut this Kohler filter open, let's just do a quick comparison here with the Supertech oil filter. You can tell they look pretty much the same. So let's look at the Kohler here. The date code 062421EN. This is a sticker right here. It's got a nitro rubber gasket. It's a pretty good size. Put that to the side for now. Okay, this filter has 8 inlet holes, nylon center cage. It looks to be a bypass valve down below. And quite a few grooves there. There's about 4. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, let's open this filter up and see what it looks like inside. Pretty dry. Okay, put this on the side. Base plate. Ooh, this is probably where the bypass valve is, right here. Yeah, nitro rubber anti-drain back valve. Let's see what the rest of this look like. Yeah, see, no bypass valve here, so they're using this top as a bypass valve. These little holes right here. See these little holes? Add some paint from the sliver of paint from cutting it open. Alright, I'll put the number of pleats on the screen. Got a glued seam right here. Felt end caps. Filter media looks nicely spaced, pleats. Looks good. And from what I could find out about this filter, it's got a micron rating of 27, but doesn't give a percentage number. And the bypass valve is for 8 to 11 psi. And I got this information at propartsdirect.net. Yeah, so we got stamp leaf spring. And this thing's kind of stiff on the stiff side, but big. Okay, let's get some measurements. Let's measure the can first. Yeah, about 0.43 millimeters thick. .07 inches wide. Whoops. Yeah, this filter all looks good. I don't see nothing out of the ordinary here. No tears or anything. That's from cutting it open. Okay, let's stretch this out and then we'll compare all three of them. Be right back. Now let's get the measurements on these Supertech oil filters. The ST version, 0.44 millimeters thick, and the MP version, 0.47 millimeters thick. Now let's get their widths. This is the ST version, and this filter has 63 pleats, 2.07, call it 2.08 inches wide. And And this is the MP version, which is 1.58 inches wide. And this one has 65 pleats. You can tell it's a little narrower because it's losing on the lip, with the metal end cap. So you could probably take that into consideration. But they both have the same nylon cages. And the pleats are nicely spaced also. Both got glued seams. Okay, so let's cut these two filters open, and we'll compare all three of them. Be right back. Okay, here are all three oil filters stretched out, and the Kohler oil filter is 46 inches long, and the ST Supertech oil filter is 46 inches long. The MP version is 54 inches long. Okay, let's get the thickness on these guys. Kohler oil filter is 0.90 millimeters thick. The Supertech is 0.95 millimeters thick. And the MP version is 0.85 millimeters thick. Try it in a different spot. Yeah, about 8.6. Let's look at these guys up close. I think the Supertech and the MP and the ST version, I think they're the same. I wouldn't be surprised if this Kohler oil filter was the same also, same filter media. Let's look at these guys under a microscope. Okay, so as you can see, the Kohler oil filter really didn't have much soot or carbon on it, and you'll see that in a second. But I think all three of these filter medias, I wouldn't be surprised if all three of these are the same. I'll just put them down here for now, and let's look at this filter real close. And there's like no soot on it, no carbon. I think Ashton said that he didn't run this very long in his lawn tractor, so that's probably the reason why. But yeah, it's really clean. I mean, you could have kept this filter in there for a lot longer. But let's look at the rest of the filter on these guys and compare them. So the filter medias were pretty close as far as square inches. The MP was about 10 square inches less, but that's because of the end caps. I mean, you could actually probably figure that in. I bet you it's equal. And the reason it's longer is because it has bigger pleats. So it's a longer filter media. But if you take these two filters right here, I would say these two filters are the same. The components in them look the same. These are the same. You got these fiber or felt end caps, whatever you want to call them, synthetic. Anti-drain back valves, same, nitro rubber. And they both have the same holes. These holes here, which I think act like a bypass valve. All three filters have 13 inlet holes. Now, how does that work as a 11 psi? Well, actually 8 to 11 psi bypass valve, I don't know, but you can see the cage is the same. The cans, all three cans are pretty much the same thickness. Now, when you go to the MP version, you got a silicone anti-drain back valve, and you got the traditional bypass valve right here. And of course, you got the metal end caps. And the base plate is different because it doesn't have those little holes right here. There's 6 of them there, 6 holes right here, but it's got 13 inlet holes. See what I mean? And also, one other thing that's different is the gaskets. Take these gaskets, let's see. I can find the blue on here. Where is it? I know it's on here. There it is. Look at that. Those two are the same. Doesn't want to focus too good here. But yeah, so this has got a thicker gasket. The MP version's got a thicker gasket. And the reason I did this comparison between these three is because this MP version costs about $5 something at Walmart. This one's like $3 at Walmart. And this Kohler filter, they run anywhere from $8 to $10. So what do you guys think about these three filters? Which one would you use? And again, I want to thank Ashton for sending me this used Kohler oil filter. And I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget, Oil Filter Fridays. I open up a new automotive oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching and take care.